What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It's your boy Glitcher23 here, back with another Immortal Technique reaction. Today we got the Bin Laden remix featuring Chuck D and KRS-One. We've heard KRS-One before in a reaction with Rage Against the Machine, Zach De La Rocha, a long time ago. So that was probably over a year ago at this point. I think this will be the first time reacting to Chuck D, but looking at this track list, or at least the lyrics for this track on this one, it seems like Immortal Technique is the only one really rapping. KRS-One seems to be on the hook, and I don't even see where Chuck D is at all on this track. So we'll see if these lyrics even match up with this video. Who knows? If it doesn't, then y'all gonna have to let me know who KRS-One and Chuck D are when they rap. But other than that, man, if you guys want to see more from Immortal Technique or Chuck D, KRS-One, any of these guys in the future, y'all know what to do by this point. That like button if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel for new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track, my reaction to it by the end of the video. You guys want to join my Discord, Glitcher Gang, as always, the link will be down below in the description along with the reaction request form. And if you guys want to stop by Friday and Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, and Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be streaming here on YouTube. I really appreciate y'all guys tuning in, showing some love, and then showing some love on my To Pimp a Butterfly album review that will be dropping Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Time. But other than that, man, let's just go ahead and get into the Bin Laden remix. I believe this is actually the first Immortal Technique reaction we're doing this year, so
it over with. Right?
Yeah, no, I think so too.
I want the world to know you won't beat us, because we're the children of those that took the worst form of slavery and brutality that ever lived, that ever existed. Our parents survived the Middle Passage. Only the strong got here, and then we lost our name, our culture, our religion, and we're still here. So you may have a moment.
It's only right that Immortal Technique's on a track called Bin Laden Remix. It's only right. It only fits. It only makes sense. Especially produced by DJ Green Lantern. We know he had some help. He helped Immortal Technique on some songs of the Third World album.
Victory, Mr. Bush. But you don't know who we are.
I pledge no allegiance. Fuck the president's speeches. What the industry did to Pac, they did to Jesus. Raping his vocal.
What the industry did to Pac is what they did to... Oh, that's a bar on a whole nother level, because y'all know they nailed Tupac on the cross of his Machiavelli album. Already Immortal Technique coming in with the bars.
I pledge no allegiance. Fuck the president's speeches. What the industry did to Pac, they did to Jesus. Raping his vocals and then destroying the message, trying to deport us. If they can't destroy and arrest us, government front religious, but they heart is empty. Like a televangelist preaching out of his Bentley, calling abortion murder in a medical building, but don't give a fuck about bombing Iraqi children. Talking like eunuchs in a fuck.
He said they don't care about bombing Iraqi children. Like, this is something that straight up you find on the Revolutionary Volume 2. I can't really speak for, probably on Revolutionary Volume 1 if I were to take a guess, but we haven't done too many tracks from that compared to Volume 2.
If they can't destroy and arrest us, government front religious, but they heart is empty. Like a televangelist preaching out of his Bentley, calling abortion murder in a medical building, but don't give a fuck about bombing Iraqi children. Talking like eunuchs in a fucking libretto. Look at they mansions and look at your suburban ghetto. The gulag, the new hood, where they send us to live, cause they don't give a fuck about none of our kids. That's why blacks and Latinos get the worst education.
They don't give a fuck about our kids. That's why blacks and Latinos get the worst education. Now, blacks, yes, I know of that blacks, their education system is sadly not even close to comparison as like white education. Latinos I can't really speak for, but I believe Immortal Technique when he says both groups, both races don't nearly get as great as education as white schools. You know what I mean? or white kids.
While blacks and Latinos get the worst education, while devils run America like birth of a nation. Affirmative action ain't reverse discrimination. That shit is a pathetic excuse for reparations.
Come on, Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. It was you. Bush knocked down the towers. It was you, nigga.
They're saying Bush did 9/11 basically. They're like KRS-One is saying basically Bush is responsible for 9/11 happening. And y'all know that Bush was initially like he was supposed to be at one of the spots that ended up getting hit. I think it was the Pentagon, if I'm not mistaken. He was supposed to be at the Pentagon when it got hit. But he was still at that school, at the school reading to children when I believe the first plane, maybe both planes, hit the Twin Towers. So yeah, that's what they're kind of doing. Immortal Technique doing his thing as always, and then KRS-One is basically putting 9/11 on Bush, which is a conspiracy theory that it's been going around for a while. Some people actually believe it, some don't. I'm not going to get too into my beliefs, but it's interesting to see where they stand on that. I will say that.
It was you, motherfucker. Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects.
Not the craziest about this production, I'm not gonna lie.
Bush knocked down the towers. It was you, nigga. It was you, motherfucker.
They say the terrorism revolves around the Quran, but that's stupid. I show you why it's totally wrong. Cause if this country was invaded and crumbled, I'd turn Harlem into a Colombian jungle, and I wouldn't be fighting for.
He said if this world was like how the government basically works it, he would turn Harlem into a Colombian jungle. Like, what? Technique. Tech, man, come on, Immortal. Come on, Immortal Technique.
For a Christian nation, I've been fighting for survival from extermination. I wouldn't fight for Fox News, them racist niggas. I be fighting for the hood, for the faceless niggas, for the immigrants America loves to despise, even though it needs them to make the economy rise. They feed us genetically modified garbage, so I repetitively reload the cartridge. Boston, New York, down to Atlanta, guerrilla war in the swamps of Louisiana. Camera panoramas and hammers couldn't rock me. East Coast to West Coast, you can't stop me. And fuck Schwarzenegger, his pops was a Nazi, and it runs in the family, so run for the Grammys.
Wait. Oh, snap. Now he's talking about music industry once again, but who did he say? Like Grandpa or someone was a Nazi?
Coast, you can't stop me. And fuck Schwarzenegger, his pops was a Nazi, and it runs in.
Is he talking about Arnold? Is he talking about the Terminator? Was the Terminator's pops an actual Nazi? He has to be talking about someone else, right? Please tell me he's not talking about Arnold. Please.
Can't stop me. And fuck Schwarzenegger, his pops was a Nazi, and it runs in the family, so run for the Grammys, run to the coon picnic and try to pick up a mammy. But half of y'all are faggots trying to pick up a tranny. Eddie Murphy ass motherfuckers going commercial. Even Interscope is getting pimped by Universal. Green tootin'.
Eddie Murphy motherfuckers going commercial. Even Interscope is getting. Whoa. Now he's taking some serious shots. He took shots at the Grammys. Eddie Murphy basically selling out. Interscope Records, like one of the biggest record labels ever.
But half of y'all are faggots trying to pick up a tranny. Eddie Murphy ass motherfuckers going commercial. Even Interscope is getting pimped by Universal. Green.
Even Interscope is getting pinned by Universal. The only thing I can think of is Universal Studios, basically that movie company, or like Universal. Yeah, so he's saying even Interscope in a way sold out to Universal. So y'all know where Immortal Technique stands at this point with being an independent grinder. Basically, y'all know where he stands at this point. Why he doesn't do the whole industry. Why he hasn't sold out. Y'all know about that at this point. That's why y'all rock with him so long. And I respect him for that. I really do, because he is seriously one of the best artists, one of the best rappers ever without selling out. You know what I mean? And that's mad respect, mad props to him for doing that.
Even Interscope is getting pimped by Universal. Green Tutankhamun Lantern, a curse you and murk you. But the Bin Laden Slush Fund remix just broke. Green Tutankhamun Lantern, a curse you and murk you. Green Tutankhamun Lantern, a curse you and murk you. But the Bin Laden Slush Fund remix just broke.
Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was.
Let me make sure this is KRS-One again and making sure that we didn't miss Chuck D. Nah, this says this is KRS-One again. Where the heck was Chuck D on this? Why was he even attached to this record then?
You, nigga, it was you. Bush knocked down the towers. It was you, nigga. It was you, motherfucker. Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. It was you. Bush knocked down the towers. It was you, nigga. It was you, motherfucker. Bush knocked down the towers. It was you, devil. It was you. I said Bush knocked down the towers.
Yeah, this kind of makes... He's saying Bin Laden basically wasn't... Even though Bin Laden did 9/11, at the end, like he's saying, secretly under the table, this was Bush's fault. You know, he was the one responsible for this. Like I said, there's a theory going around that Bush actually did do 9/11. I'm not knowledgeable myself to agree or disagree with that opinion, but I do respect Immortal Technique and KRS-One and their thought process of this track. I really actually did like what Immortal Technique had to say on this. Y'all know me, I've been rocking with Technique for a little bit now. Y'all guys put me on him, and I really do fuck with him, you know? And I think I learned a lot from Immortal Technique, kind of what I didn't really care about in history politically, you know what I mean? Like, not really into politics myself. I don't like to get involved with it, and I also still feel young enough. I feel young where I don't want to talk about politics if I don't know all the information, you know? But I feel like I learned a lot from Immortal Technique every time I react to him. So, I messed with the track. I wasn't really too crazy about the production itself, but I really do like what was said and how it was said on this track.
We know all about the CIA money, Bin Laden.
Just making sure there's nothing else to say.
Political shit, street shit, club shit,
Technique, KRS-One,
Shit.
Chuck D, Green
money
Lantern.
shit.
So I'm assuming maybe Chuck D was just a producer on this. That's probably what, because even Technique gave Chuck D a shout out on this, and I don't even think he had a single verse. So maybe he did ad-libs, who knows. But that was a dope track. Like I said, KRS-One I wish would have came through with a verse, same with Chuck D. But Immortal Technique does what Immortal Technique does, man. Nothing I can critique there. Let me know what you guys thought about that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed and want to see more from any of these guys in the future, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel for new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track, my reaction to it. If you guys want to join my Discord Glitching Gang, as always, links in the description along with the reaction request form. Let me know what y'all think about the new setup. Make sure to tune in and show your boy some love Friday night, 3 p.m. Central Time, or Friday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, or Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys there.